Before you start freaking out about aging, let's take a moment to understand something really important. The foods you eat every day can have a huge impact on how quickly your body and skin show signs of getting older. It's not just about calories or weight gain, your diet actually affects your cells, the building blocks of your body, and how they age. This means what you put on your plate can either protect you or speed up the aging process in ways you might not expect. So, how does this happen? Certain common foods cause inflammation and oxidative stress in your body. Think of inflammation like a slow-burning fire inside you. It can gradually damage your tissues, including your skin. Oxidative stress is a bit like rust forming on metal. It damages your cells over time. Together, these processes break down collagen and elastin, which are the proteins that keep your skin firm, smooth, and youthful. When these proteins get damaged, wrinkles, sagging, and dullness start to appear. But here's the catch: the effects of these foods don't happen overnight. You might not notice the damage at first. It often shows up later as fine lines, tired skin, or even chronic health problems like heart disease or diabetes. That's why it's so important to understand how your diet can impact aging before these issues arise. Catching it early means you can make changes that help protect your skin and overall health for the long haul. Now, it's easy to feel overwhelmed when you hear about all the things that might be speeding up aging. But don't worry. Making smarter food choices doesn't mean you have to give up everything you love or follow a strict diet. It's about being informed and making small changes that add up to big benefits for your skin and body. For example, many people don't realize that inflammation and oxidative stress caused by diet are some of the biggest contributors to premature aging. When you eat foods that trigger these reactions, your body produces harmful molecules called free radicals. These free radicals attack your skin cells and other tissues, wearing them down over time. This is why antioxidants, which fight free radicals, are often called anti-aging nutrients. They help protect your cells from this damage. But what foods exactly cause this kind of harm? Surprisingly, a lot of them are everyday staples that you might eat without a second thought. Processed snacks, sugary drinks, certain meats, and even some dairy products can all contribute to this internal wear and tear. The tricky part is they often don't taste bad or seem unhealthy at first glance, so it's easy to overlook how they affect your body. Another thing to keep in mind is that aging isn't just about how your skin looks. It's also about how your body feels and functions. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress can lead to fatigue, joint pain, and even memory issues as you get older. These are signs that your cells are under stress and not working as well as they should. So by managing what you eat, you're not just helping your skin, you're supporting your whole body's vitality and longevity. It's also important to remember that everyone's body reacts differently to foods. Some people might notice their skin gets dull or breaks out after eating certain things, while others might feel more tired or bloated. Paying attention to how your body responds and choosing foods that make you feel good can be a great way to slow down aging naturally. If you're wondering how to get started, a good first step is to become more aware of the ingredients in your meals and snacks. Many processed foods are loaded with additives, preservatives, and hidden sugars that contribute to inflammation. Cooking more meals at home and focusing on whole, nutrient-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can help you avoid these pitfalls. Also, don't underestimate the power of hydration. Drinking enough water helps keep your skin plump and flushes out toxins that can contribute to aging. Combining good hydration with foods rich in antioxidants and healthy fats, like berries, nuts, and olive oil, gives your skin the nutrients it needs to stay youthful. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds like a lot to change all at once. The great news is you don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Even small steps, like cutting back on sugary drinks or swapping out processed snacks for fresh fruit, can make a big difference over time. The key is consistency and making choices that you can stick with long term. Remember, aging is a natural part of life, and the goal isn't to stop it completely, because that's impossible, but to slow it down so you look and feel your best for as long as possible. By paying attention to how your food affects your body and skin, you're taking control of your health in a powerful way. So, before moving on to specific foods that speed up aging, keep this big picture in mind. Your diet is one of the most effective tools you have to protect your skin and body from premature aging. Understanding this connection helps you make wiser choices that support your overall wellness and vitality. If you want to dive deeper into how specific foods affect aging and what you can do to keep your skin looking fresh and youthful, stay tuned for the next parts where we break down the top offenders and how to avoid them. And hey, if you're finding this information helpful so far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We share tons of tips on nutrition, anti-aging, and healthy living that can make a real difference in your life. You've got this. Now that you understand how certain foods can speed up aging through inflammation and oxidative stress, let's talk about two big culprits you probably encounter every day: sugar and refined carbohydrates. These are some of the most common and sneaky offenders when it comes to premature aging, especially for your skin. First up, sugar. It might taste great and give you a quick energy boost, but too much sugar in your diet can seriously damage your skin's youthful appearance. The main way this happens is through a process called glycation. Think of glycation as sugar molecules attaching themselves to proteins like collagen and elastin, the very proteins that keep your skin firm and elastic. When sugar binds to these proteins, it forms harmful new molecules called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These AGEs cause your collagen and elastin to become stiff and brittle, which leads to wrinkles and sagging skin. According to research published in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology, people who consume a lot of sugar tend to show more visible signs of aging, like deeper wrinkles and less skin elasticity. So, if you're sipping on sugary sodas, enjoying candy bars, or indulging in desserts frequently, you're giving your skin a tough time. Sugar is everywhere in processed foods, from breakfast cereals to salad dressings, so it's important to read labels carefully. High sugar intake doesn't just affect your skin either, it can also mess with your energy levels and increase the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart problems, which are linked to faster aging overall. Now, let's move on to refined carbohydrates. These are foods like white bread, pastries, and many processed snacks. Refined carbs are basically stripped-down versions of whole grains, missing their fiber and nutrients. When you eat them, they cause your blood sugar to spike quickly, which triggers inflammation throughout your body. According to studies from the American Academy of Dermatology, these blood sugar spikes aren't just bad for your health, they can accelerate skin aging and also worsen acne. Inflammation caused by these spikes damages skin cells and breaks down collagen, leading to premature wrinkles and dullness. Plus, fluctuations in blood sugar can cause your skin to lose its natural glow and make it look tired or puffy. Refined carbs are often found in foods that are super convenient but not so great for your body. Think white rolls, cookies, and many fast food items. Because they digest quickly, they don't keep you full for long, which can lead to overeating and weight gain, adding another layer of stress on your skin and body. So avoiding these common foods can really help keep your skin looking youthful and fresh. Instead of reaching for sugary snacks or white bread, try swapping in whole grains like oats, brown rice, or quinoa. These alternatives digest more slowly, preventing blood sugar spikes and providing your body with fiber and nutrients that support healthy skin and overall well-being. It's also a great idea to limit sugary drinks and sweets. If you have a sweet tooth, fresh fruit or a small handful of nuts can be satisfying without the harmful effects of added sugars. Remember, even natural sugars in fruit come with fiber and antioxidants that help protect your skin, unlike the empty calories in processed sugary foods. One more thing, when you reduce sugar and refined carbs, you often notice improvements not just in your skin but also in your energy levels, mood, and even sleep quality. That's because stable blood sugar levels help regulate many systems in your body, so you feel better and look better too. If you're worried about cutting out sugar and refined carbs completely, don't stress. The goal is balance and moderation. You don't have to avoid them forever, but being mindful of how much you consume and choosing healthier options most of the time can make a huge difference in slowing down aging. In summary, sugar and refined carbohydrates play a major role in premature aging by damaging the skin's structural proteins and causing inflammation. According to credible studies, high consumption of these foods is linked to increased wrinkles, sagging skin, and acne flare-ups. They are common in everyday foods like sugary drinks, candies, white bread, and pastries. By swapping these out for whole grains, fruits, and other nutrient-rich foods, you help protect your skin and support your body's natural ability to repair and renew itself. This is one of the easiest and most effective ways to fight early signs of aging from the inside out. Next up, we'll take a closer look at processed meats and trans fats, two more common dietary villains that can accelerate aging through inflammation and oxidative stress. Stay with me as we dive into how these foods affect your body and what you can do to protect yourself. Moving on from sugar and refined carbs, let's talk about two other common food groups that can seriously speed up aging: processed meats and trans fats. These often fly under the radar but have a ton of harmful effects on your cells and skin health. Starting with processed meats, these include sausages, bacon, deli meats, hot dogs, and many packaged lunch meats. They might be convenient and tasty, but according to research from the International Journal of Cancer, processed meats contain preservatives and chemicals that promote inflammation and oxidative stress in your body. Inflammation, as we know, is one of the main drivers of premature aging, breaking down collagen and damaging your skin's ability to stay firm and elastic. These preservatives, like nitrates and nitrites, are added to processed meats to keep them fresh and give them that appealing color. But when your body breaks these chemicals down, they can form harmful compounds that increase free radicals, the damaging molecules that attack your cells and accelerate aging. Over time, regular consumption of processed meats has been linked not only to faster skin aging but also to an increased risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and certain cancers, which tend to be more common as we age. So, while grabbing a bacon sandwich or a deli meat roll might seem harmless, they are quietly contributing to inflammation and oxidative stress inside your body. This inflammation doesn't just affect your skin either, it impacts your entire system, leading to tiredness, slower healing, and more visible signs of aging. Next up are trans fats, which are another major enemy for your skin and overall health. Trans fats are a type of unhealthy fat found in many fried and packaged foods, such as margarine, baked goods like cookies and pastries, and fast food items. They have been widely used in food manufacturing because they increase shelf life and improve texture, but they do so at a high cost to your health. The problem with trans fats is that they damage your cell membranes, which are the outer layers of your cells that keep them healthy and functioning properly. When these membranes get damaged, your cells can't repair themselves as well, and this speeds up the aging process. The FDA recognized how harmful artificial trans fats are and has taken steps to ban them in many products, but they can still sneak into some foods, especially in processed or fast food. Besides affecting your skin, trans fats also increase your risk of heart disease by raising bad cholesterol, LDL, and lowering good cholesterol, HDL. Since cardiovascular health is closely tied to how well your body ages, eating too many trans fats can indirectly contribute to premature aging. One of the key things to remember is that processed meats and trans fats both promote inflammation and oxidative stress, which we talked about earlier as the root causes of aging. According to multiple studies, limiting these foods helps reduce chronic inflammation and protects your skin's firmness and glow. If you're wondering how to reduce these in your diet, it's actually pretty straightforward. Swap out processed meats for fresh, lean proteins like chicken, turkey, fish, or plant-based options. These choices provide essential nutrients without the harmful preservatives. When it comes to fats, choose healthy sources like olive oil, avocado, nuts, and seeds instead of margarine, shortening, or fried foods. Cooking at home more often can help you avoid hidden trans fats and preservatives, giving you full control over what goes into your meals. Reading food labels is also key. Look out for partially hydrogenated oils, which is another name for trans fats. You might be surprised how much better your skin and energy levels feel when you cut back on processed meats and trans fats. Many people report fewer breakouts, less puffiness, and a more even skin tone after making these changes. That's because reducing inflammation gives your skin a chance to heal and rebuild. In summary, processed meats and trans fats are two common dietary culprits that accelerate aging by promoting inflammation and oxidative stress. According to scientific research, the preservatives in processed meats and the cell-damaging effects of trans fats contribute to skin damage, chronic diseases, and overall faster aging. They're found in everyday foods like bacon, sausages, margarine, baked goods, and many fried fast foods. By choosing fresh, whole foods and healthy fats instead, you help protect your skin's structure and support your body's natural defenses against aging. Next, we'll explore how excessive alcohol and high-sodium foods add to the aging problem, affecting both your skin's appearance and your overall health. Stay with me as we break down why these common dietary choices matter so much when it comes to aging gracefully. Continuing from processed meats and trans fats, let's now turn our attention to two more common dietary factors that can seriously speed up aging: excessive alcohol consumption and high-sodium foods. Both of these can have a big impact on your skin's health and overall vitality, so it's important to understand how they work. Starting with alcohol, while enjoying a glass of wine or a cocktail occasionally isn't a problem, drinking excessively can take a major toll on your skin and body. One of the main reasons is that alcohol dehydrates your skin. Since your skin is about 60% water, staying hydrated is key to maintaining its plumpness and elasticity. When you drink alcohol, it acts as a diuretic, meaning it makes you pee more and lose water faster than usual. This dehydration leaves your skin looking dull, dry, and more prone to wrinkles. But dehydration isn't the only way alcohol speeds up aging. Excessive drinking also reduces your body's vitamin A levels. Vitamin A is essential for skin repair and regeneration. It helps skin cells renew themselves and supports collagen production. Without enough vitamin A, your skin can become thinner and less resilient, making fine lines and age spots more noticeable. On top of that, alcohol increases the production of free radicals, those harmful molecules we talked about earlier that cause oxidative stress. Free radicals damage your skin cells and break down collagen and elastin, accelerating the aging process. According to studies published in the journal Alcohol and Alcoholism, chronic alcohol use not only speeds up skin aging but can also lead to cognitive decline as you get older. You might notice that after a night of heavy drinking, your skin looks puffy or blotchy, and you feel more tired than usual. That's your body reacting to the stress alcohol puts on it. Over time, these effects add up, causing your skin to lose its youthful glow and resilience. Now, let's talk about high-sodium foods. Salt is necessary for your body in small amounts, but eating too much sodium can cause problems, especially for your skin. High sodium intake leads to water retention, which causes puffiness and swelling in your face and body. This puffiness can make your skin look tired and aged, masking your natural radiance. Moreover, too much salt can increase your blood pressure. High blood pressure strains your cardiovascular system and reduces blood flow to your skin. When your skin isn't getting enough oxygen and nutrients through the blood, it loses elasticity and starts to sag and wrinkle more easily. Processed snacks, canned soups, fast foods, and many restaurant meals are typical high-sodium culprits. According to research from the American Heart Association, diets high in salt are linked not only to cardiovascular issues but also to faster skin aging and increased wrinkles. One tricky thing is that sodium is often hidden in foods that don't even taste salty. So, it's easy to consume more than you realize if you're eating a lot of processed or packaged foods. That's why cooking at home and using herbs and spices instead of salt can make a big difference. If you're wondering how to spot high-sodium foods, start by checking nutrition labels. Look for products with less than 140 milligrams of sodium per serving, which are considered low sodium. Also, try to limit your intake of salty snacks like chips, pretzels, and salted nuts. Reducing alcohol and salt intake can lead to noticeable improvements in your skin. Many people report less puffiness, clearer complexion, and a healthier glow after cutting back. Plus, your overall health benefits too, with lower risk of heart disease and better hydration. So, to recap, excessive alcohol dehydrates your skin, lowers vitamin A, and increases free radicals, all of which accelerate skin aging and dullness. High-sodium foods cause water retention, puffiness, and reduce blood flow to the skin, leading to loss of elasticity and wrinkles. According to scientific studies, moderating alcohol and salt consumption is a simple but powerful way to protect your skin and slow down the aging process. Choosing water or herbal teas over alcoholic drinks, and seasoning food with natural herbs rather than salt, are easy habits that can make a big difference. Next, we'll look at artificial sweeteners and excess dairy, two more common foods that might surprise you with how they affect aging. Stick around to learn more about how these everyday choices impact your skin and overall health. Now, let's wrap up our list by talking about two more surprising foods that can contribute to faster aging: artificial sweeteners and excess dairy. Both are commonly found in many diets today, often seen as healthier alternatives or staples, but they can still have hidden effects on your skin and overall health. Starting with artificial sweeteners, these sugar substitutes are popular because they provide sweetness without the calories. You'll find them in diet sodas, sugar-free gum, low-calorie desserts, and even some protein bars. While they seem like a great way to cut back on sugar, some research suggests they might not be as harmless as they appear. Studies published in the journal Nutrients discuss how artificial sweeteners may disrupt your gut bacteria, which plays a huge role in your overall health. Your gut microbiome helps regulate inflammation and your immune system, both of which are key factors in aging. When artificial sweeteners interfere with the balance of good bacteria in your gut, it can lead to increased inflammation and metabolic issues, indirectly contributing to faster aging. So, even though artificial sweeteners don't directly cause wrinkles like sugar does, they might still promote internal inflammation, which eventually shows up on your skin and affects how your body ages. It's a bit of a hidden effect, but definitely worth considering if you want to keep your skin looking youthful and your body feeling great. Now, moving on to dairy. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt are often praised for their calcium and protein content. However, consuming too much dairy can sometimes lead to inflammation and skin flare-ups in certain people. This is especially true for those who are sensitive or allergic to dairy proteins, but even some without allergies might experience skin issues from high dairy intake. Research from the Journal of the American Academy of Dermatology has linked high dairy consumption to acne and other forms of skin inflammation. Acne and inflammation cause redness, irritation, and can accelerate the breakdown of collagen, which leads to premature aging. So, if you notice your skin flaring up or breaking out after eating a lot of dairy, it might be worth cutting back to see if it helps. Even if you don't have acne, excess dairy could still contribute to subtle inflammation that ages your skin over time. The hormones and bioactive molecules present in milk might also play a role in this process, although more research is needed to fully understand the connection. If you want to keep dairy in your diet, try to choose high-quality, organic options and consume them in moderation. Alternatively, plant-based milk and yogurt made from almonds, oats, or coconut are great options that don't carry the same risk of inflammation for most people. So, to sum up, artificial sweeteners might disrupt your gut bacteria and promote inflammation, which indirectly speeds up aging. Excess dairy, especially in large amounts, can cause skin inflammation and acne flare-ups, both of which contribute to premature skin aging. Being mindful of these foods and how your body reacts to them is a good step toward managing inflammation and protecting your skin's health. Remember, what works for one person might not work for another, so paying attention to your own body's signals is key. If you enjoyed this video and found these tips useful, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We're here to help you make simple, effective changes that support healthy aging and vibrant skin. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. If you love the story, like the video and subscribe.